California is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to yield 1 minute to the gentleman from New York, someone who has worked tirelessly on this. You couldn't get out of his line of sight. No matter how early I went to the gym, he'd be waiting. We've got to do salt. Congressman Tom Suozzi from New York.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Chairman Thompson. Thank you, Chairman Neal. Thank you, Bill Pasquarello, for all of your hard work. Thank you, Peter King, my Republican colleague from Long Island, who's retiring next year, who's standing up for his constituents, as he always has. Thank you to the 50 co-sponsors of this bill, bipartisan co-sponsors that realize that we have to be, as someone mentioned before, intellectually honest. We need to be intellectually honest and recognize, number one, that 100% of this bill is paid for by the wealthiest Americans. 100% of this bill is paid for by taxpayers who make over $440,000 a year. It's inaccurate to suggest that other people are subsidizing this other than the wealthy. This is being paid for 100% by the wealthy. This is called the Restore Tax Fairness for State and Localities Act. And that name is exactly what this is about, restoring fairness. It's not fair. It's not fair that people are paying taxes on taxes they've already paid. It's not fair to state and local municipalities who've relied on this tax deduction since the beginning of the tax code in 1913 that are now getting a punch in the gut and trying to change the rules. There's a reason that this has been endorsed by so many different groups. It's been endorsed by teachers. It's been endorsed by firefighters, by police officers.
Expired.
The gentleman, 30 additional seconds.
Thank you. It's been endorsed by the U.S. Conference of Mayors. It's been endorsed by the National League of Cities. It's been endorsed by the National Association of Counties. It's not fair, Madam Speaker, that my colleagues on the other side are boasting that people are leaving places like my state and moving to their states. And what happens? The people that are left behind, low and moderate income people that can't afford to move away, get left behind holding the bag. My state and so many other states that are hurt by this existing GOP tax cut are subsidizing the other states in this nation. My state sends $48 billion a year more to the federal government than we get back.
Time is
I urge my colleagues to please support this, and I yield.
The gentleman